Alright, this video is gonna be about how I wish I had a girlfriend right now. And I guess it's been a good 10 years I've wished I had a girlfriend. And I actually had two girlfriends at the beginning of my early 20s. In my early 20s. Like when I was 21. Wait. No, 22, and when I was 24, I've had a couple girlfriends, but they just didn't last long, and we didn't really, I had fun hanging out with them, but it was really short-lived. So it's been a good, almost 10 years since I really started wanting, a serious girlfriend. Those weren't serious relationships. They were just kind of, I don't know, we were, just hanging out. That wasn't really that much. Like I said, it just wasn't serious. I'd really like to find a girlfriend, just a girlfriend, serious enough to be a girlfriend, and then maybe become my wife. That would be cool. I don't have a job or anything. I don't have any prospects to have a job, and I'm looking into different routes online to work remotely and different things like that. But I don't know if I can really do any of that because I'm not sure if I'm qualified. I just don't have a college degree, and I don't want to be in debt. Which I'm in debt 20K going to college for 3 years. I had a bunch of scholarships. But I might be able to get that removed. The debt. I might be able to get the debt removed through disability because I have disability income. So I might just do that. And anyway, yeah, I really wish I had a girlfriend. It's just really depressing not having a girlfriend. But I'm in the same boat as every guy who ever lived. Every guy who's ever lived probably wished he had a wife at some point. And then, for the most part, most men didn't get wives back in the day or whatever. Maybe in the early 1900s, most men got wives. But before that, not so much. Before the 1800s or so, it wasn't. Yeah, you had to be pretty good looking, and I'm actually fairly good looking. I'm just not tall. That's the only really bad thing about me. That's the only one. That's the one thing that women probably don't like about me is that I'm not tall. Other than that, I've got a pretty good jawline. I can grow a beard. I have long blonde hair. It's recessed a little bit, but it's not that bad. And so I've got hair. Just good facial structure. Just good, sort of athletic. I'm pretty athletic. So, yeah, I'm just not tall, I'm 5'8", and that really hinders me from getting a good girlfriend, because most women, if they can, they'll go for the guy who's at least 5'10". At least that's what I think. That's what seems to be the case. I don't know. It just seems like women will go for the taller guy, and maybe partially that's because like they want like a guy with a big dick. But I've said this before, but I've been blessed in the downstairs department or whatever. Like, like I'm not like worried about that, but at the same time, like I don't know, I wish I had a girlfriend because none of the qualities that I have are enough to get a girlfriend. I'm also overweight right now. So that definitely hinders me from getting a girlfriend, being overweight. Once I lose weight, I'm not really sure I might be able to get a girlfriend. I don't know. I already have like women who are interested. It's just usually women who I'm not interested in. Like, there was this one girl, and she was giving me a look, and I could tell she was kind of interested in me. She was checking me out at the grocery store. I mean, like checking me out, like checking me out. Like she was doing both. Like she was checking me out, and she was checking me out. If you catch what I mean. And but the one thing was she's like probably like 5 inches taller than me. She's like she's like 6'1" or something. Like she was really pretty. Like I was looking at her. I was like, she's really pretty, and I was just kind of talking to her. But that's the thing. I really don't want to be with like a really tall woman. Like I kind of do. I wouldn't mind, I guess. But I would mind, like I want to be with a woman who's like an inch, like within like 6 inches of me, like 5'2" to like 5'8", and preferably like less than 5'8" if possible. I don't really want to be with somebody who's under 5 foot or something like that. But I also just but then again, like if a girl who was like gorgeous and had every quality that I'm looking for, was 5'10" and really liked me, like I'd probably date her, like I'd probably just say, okay, yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna be too picky about it. And a girl at the grocery store, like maybe I would have dated her. It was kind of a maybe. I wasn't really sure. And she didn't ask me out or anything, but yeah, but the only thing was she seemed a little bit too uptight for me, like a little bit too, just too uptight. I'm pretty relaxed for the most part. I get anxious. I get anxious, but I'm either like relaxed or I'm anxious, and it's just really annoying. But I'm not uptight though. Maybe to some people I'm uptight, but not really. It'd be cool to find like a tall girl who rides bikes, and then I could buy a bike, and then I could ride bikes with her. I'm only saying that because Biker Philosopher on here I got a girlfriend and she rides bikes, and it just seems so cool to me. I was just like, oh man, that seems like that'd be so much fun. But I'm stuck in my 1-bedroom apartment with no money. I have such a hard time making money. God, I suck at it. Well, I don't know if I suck at it, but I just like there's just no way for me to make any money. There's just no way for me to do it. Even though there might be like a million ways for me to do it that I'm just not aware of. That's what it feels like. Like it feels like, yeah, if I wanted to make money, I could probably learn how to code. If that doesn't get replaced by AI. Or I could uh, become a remote data entry professional. Or whatever. And I might try that, I guess. Just to get my foot in the door like somebody told me to do. To get to get like my resume built up a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I'm also going into the like emo punk scene pretty soon, as long as I lose weight, as long as I lose enough weight. By like September to go to this concert that I want to go to. Yeah, I don't know. So I might be able to find a girlfriend that way. Just I'm not sure I'll find the right girl, like the right kind of girlfriend, if I go into the emo punk scene. Like I might, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I like that music. It's pretty good. I'm not sure it's really like Christian music, you know, like it's not really like, but then again, like they always, a lot of them seem like they're Christian. They're just, like going through something is just what it feels like to me. That's what it seems like to me. Anyway, yeah, I just want to make a video about just really wanting a girlfriend, having a hard time finding one, and just concluding that I probably won't be able to get one, to be honest. But maybe I will. I actually probably can't conclude that. Like I get enough interest from women, like I said. It just seems like most of them aren't compatible. Like that girl was 6'1" and kind of like uptight, and like I probably wouldn't get along with her, and we'd break up after a while because she'd be annoyed with how like chill I am. Or she would just really like me and want to stay with me. Who knows? But it always seems like every girlfriend I get finds something wrong with me and then like wants to break up. And usually I think it's for another guy. So I usually lose out to another guy. And then they just leave me. And that's how most relationships go anyway, I think. It just seems that way. So I really need like a good like Christian girlfriend, or like a girlfriend who's just gonna stay with me, you know? Which part of that's my fault. Like I need to lead more. I need to be more of a leader in the relationship. Like I actually am like pretty good at leading the relationship now. I'm like 30, you know, I got used to it. Like before, like in my 20s, like I didn't really like know how to lead a relationship, but I had a couple girlfriends and I dated a little bit. And so I got sort of in, so I would say I know how to do it. I just, sometimes I just get lazy, I guess, and then, or I don't really know. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know if it's laziness or just, that's what it seems like. Like, I just, woman to really care about. Like I said, dated off and on throughout middle school and high school. And after her, like I just haven't been able to pair bond, you know, like I just don't really find any other woman compatible. You know, I always find something wrong with them too. I know I've said guys can kind of just get over this, and like in some of my other videos I've mentioned how guys can sort of like have multiple partners and like do fine and move on. And I can do that, and I'm fine doing that. It's just, it's kind of like, I wish I had something like more special though. Like, I don't know. But realistically, I'm just gonna look for the next woman who's interested in me, and then if she's like the right height and she's pretty, I'll date her. And if not, then I'll move on to the next one, and then hopefully I have some kind of a bond that like a pair bond or something. I hope. Because otherwise it doesn't feel worth it to lead the relationship and then it dies off really quickly. I think that's what's wrong with it. With my dating strategy, I mean. Not with my dating strategy, but like, there's nothing wrong with my dating strategy. It's just what happens when you're not committed to the relationship because because you can't pair bond with the woman. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. I hope something good comes of this video. Alright, have a good one. Bye.